What if I told you the only thing standing between you and the life you want is the way you think? Right now, at this very moment, there's a voice inside your head. And for most people, that voice is not helping them win. It's telling them, you're not good enough. You'll probably fail. This is too hard. And the scary part is, you've heard it so many times, you started believing it. But here's the truth no one tells you. That voice is not you. It's a pattern. And patterns can be broken. Because your mind is like a garden. If you don't control what grows in it, weeds will take over. Negativity doesn't need permission. It grows automatically. But success, confidence, strength, those things, they have to be planted on purpose. So the real question is, are you going to keep letting your thoughts control your life? Or are you finally ready to take control of your thoughts? Because today, this isn't just motivation. This is a wake-up call. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to destroy negative thinking, how to reprogram your mind, and how to become the version of yourself that actually wins. But listen carefully. This only works if you stay till the end. Because the last step is the one almost nobody applies. And it's the reason most people stay stuck for years. So if you're serious about changing your life, not next week, not someday, but starting today, then let's begin. Kill negative thinking and transform your life. We all face negative thoughts at some point. The I'm not good enough. This is too hard. Or I'll never make it thoughts can creep in and take control of our minds. But here's a powerful truth you need to hear today. You have the ability to choose your thoughts. You see, your mind is like a garden. Whatever you plant in it, whether it's positive or negative, grows. If you plant seeds of doubt, fear, and negativity, that's what will bloom. But if you start planting thoughts of confidence, success, and resilience, that's what your life will begin to reflect. The good news, it's all in your hands. Most people let their negative thoughts take charge and let them dictate their actions. But what if you could break free from that cycle? What if you could step up, take control, and start thinking in a way that propels you forward instead of holding you back? This video is not just another motivational speech. This is a wake-up call, a challenge to transform the way you think, and ultimately transform the way you live. I'm going to walk you through exactly how to break free from that negativity and build a mindset that pushes you to take action, to be relentless, and to succeed. It's time to stop letting your doubts decide your future. Your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change. And the change starts in your mind. Stick with me and I'll show you how to shift your thinking. Take back control and start winning in ways you never thought possible. Now let's dive into how you can truly kill your negative thinking and start creating the life you've always dreamed of. 1. Make self-improvement a daily practice. If you don't take control of your mind, life will do it for you. And let me tell you something. Life doesn't care about your dreams. It doesn't care about your potential. If you let it, life will fill your mind with doubts, fears, and excuses. One bad experience and you'll start thinking you're a failure. One setback and you'll start believing you're not good enough. That's how negativity takes root. It sneaks in when you're not paying attention. And if you don't do something about it, that negativity doesn't just sit there. It grows, it multiplies, and it starts shaping your decisions and ultimately your future. Before you know it, you're stuck living the same day over and over again, wondering why nothing ever changes. But let's be clear, your mind isn't the problem. The problem is that you haven't trained it to work for you instead of against you. If you want to kill negative thinking, you have to make self-improvement a daily practice. Not once in a while, not when you feel like it, every single day. Because here's the truth, your mind is like a muscle. If you don't train it, it gets weak, it becomes lazy. And a lazy mind will always default to negativity. You have to program your mind. You have to build the habit of feeding it the right things. Some people say, I don't have time, but you have time to scroll through your phone for hours. You have time to overthink things you can't control. It's not about having time. It's about what you prioritize. Guard your mind like your future depends on it, because it does. Instead of starting your day checking your phone, read 10 pages of a good book, listen to something inspiring, or write down your goals. Do something that strengthens your mindset before the world fills it with negativity. Real growth happens when you take what you learn and use it. Ask yourself, how can I apply this to my life today? 2. Detach from past failures and regrets. Your past does not define you unless you let it. Too many people are living today with the weight of yesterday, pressing down on them, carrying regrets and mistakes like chains. It's not your past that's holding you back. It's your attachment to it. You cannot change what has already happened. No matter how much you punish yourself, it is done. You cannot go back, but you can go forward. Failure is not the enemy. Every person you admire has failed. The difference is they didn't let failure define them. Your past is only a teacher. It is not your identity. If you were driving a car, would you keep staring at the rearview mirror? No, because you'd crash. Yet, that's what people do with their lives. They look back instead of what's in front of them. The only thing you need to take from your past is the lesson. Once you have it, let the rest go. You owe it to yourself to give your future the energy you've been wasting on your past. 3. Stop comparing yourself to others. There is no faster way to destroy your confidence than by comparing yourself to others. The only person you should ever compare yourself to is the person you were yesterday. No two people have the same journey or the same obstacles. When you compare, you are comparing your behind the scenes with someone else's highlight reel. Think about a seed. You don't get frustrated that it's not a tree. Yet because you understand growth takes time, don't get frustrated that you are still growing while someone else is in full bloom. Train your mind to stay in your own lane. Your path is yours alone. Some succeed quickly, others take longer. In the end, the only thing that determines where you end up is your own effort and discipline. 4. Make a decision and stand by it. There comes a time when you have to make a real decision, not just an idea, but a firm commitment. Most people never truly decide. They hesitate and keep an exit plan. But success doesn't work that way. You have to be all in. The moment you make a real decision, your focus sharpens and your energy shifts. Indecision is the enemy of progress. It makes you live a life of regret. You can't build a strong life on weak decisions. Stop waiting for the perfect time or more information. Start where you are with what you have. Be stronger than your excuses and more committed to your goals than your fears. Decisions shape destiny. 5. Replace emotional reactions with thoughtful responses. Life will always test you. You have two choices. React emotionally, let anger or fear take over, or respond with thoughtfulness and clarity. Most people are controlled by their emotions. Someone says something negative, and it ruins their whole day. But the people who win stay in control. Emotions are temporary, but the consequences of an emotional reaction can last a lifetime. Train yourself to pause. When you feel anger or frustration rising, take a breath and step back. By choosing to respond instead of reacting, you become unshakable. You become the person who stays calm in the storm and makes smart decisions under pressure. It's a skill. The more you practice it, the more dangerous you become in the best way possible. Imagine how different your life would be if you mastered this skill. Imagine how much more respect you would earn if people knew they couldn't push your buttons, that you don't break under pressure, that you don't let small things control you. Imagine how much more peace you would feel if you weren't constantly getting upset over things that don't matter in the long run. Imagine how much more success you would have if instead of reacting emotionally, you responded with strategy, with intelligence, with power. This is what separates average people from high achievers. The average person reacts. They get emotional. They take things personally. They waste time and energy on things that don't matter. But the high achiever, the person who is going places, they think before they act. They don't let small setbacks break them. They don't let negative people shake them. They stay focused, they stay in control, and because of that, they always have the advantage. This is your challenge starting today. Start catching yourself before you react. When something upsets you, pause. When fear creeps in, pause. When frustration builds up, pause. Give yourself a moment to think before you speak, before you act, before you decide. Because that one habit, that one change in how you handle situations, will transform your life in ways you can't even imagine. The people who master this skill don't just achieve more. They live better. They have better relationships, better opportunities, better control over their future, because they are no longer prisoners of their emotions. They don't react, they respond, and that changes everything. 6. Condition your mind for high-performance thinking. Your mind is the most powerful tool you will ever have. It determines your success, your failures, your confidence, your self-doubt, everything. The way you think shapes the way you live. But here's the problem. Most people don't train their minds. They don't condition their thinking for success. They let their thoughts run wild, filled with negativity, doubt, and fear. And they wonder why they can't seem to break through, why they feel stuck, why they can't get to that next level in life. It's because they never took control of their own mind. High-performance thinking isn't something you're born with. It's a habit. It's a mindset that you build every single day. If you don't train your mind, the world will condition it for you. Every day, you have to wake up and take command of your mind. You have to decide what kind of thoughts you will allow in. Your mind is like a garden. If you don't remove the weeds, the negativity will grow. Start by paying attention to the thoughts that run through your head. Are they empowering you or holding you back? If you want to perform at a high level, you have to challenge those thoughts. Successful people aren't just luckier. They have trained themselves to think at a higher level. They have built mental toughness. Stop entertaining thoughts that weaken you. Every time fear creeps in, remind yourself that you are capable. Every time doubt shows up, remind yourself that you have overcome challenges before. This is not about motivation. It's about discipline. When you build the habit of high-performance thinking, success becomes a certainty. 7. Reconstruct your identity around strength, not weakness. There comes a point in life when you have to decide who you really are. You have to reconstruct your identity based on your strength, not your weakness. If you let failures and insecurities dictate how you see yourself, you'll stay stuck. When you believe you're weak, you act weak. But you can decide right now that your identity will be built around your strength. Strength is not about never failing. It's about resilience. It's about knowing that no matter what happens, you will get back up. No one is going to give you that identity. You have to take it for yourself. Pay attention to the words you use in your own mind. Are you telling yourself you'll never succeed? Or that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way? Think about the strongest version of yourself, the one who doesn't give up. That version exists inside you right now. You become strong by making strong choices and taking strong actions. Identity is not something you wait for. It's something you create. Stop seeing yourself as someone who tries and start seeing yourself as someone who does. Every small choice you make reinforces either weakness or strength. When you believe in your own strength, you stop looking for approval and you stop holding yourself back. Avoid people who drain your energy. The people you surround yourself with are shaping your mindset and your future. Some people add to your life, but others bring nothing but negativity. These are the people you cannot afford to keep in your life. Some people feel threatened when they see you rising. So they try to pull you back by making fun of your goals or reminding you of your failures. Your energy is everything. If you let toxic people fill your mind with doubt, you will stay stuck. Sometimes the hardest thing you'll do is walk away from people you once cared about. But you must ask, are they lifting me up or draining me dry? Loyalty should never come at the cost of your own growth. Negativity is contagious. If you hang around people who always complain, you'll start seeing obstacles instead of opportunities. Be ruthless about your circle. Protect your energy like your success depends on it, because it does. The only people who get upset when you set boundaries are the ones who benefited from you having none, and keep moving forward no matter what. The road to success is filled with unexpected twists and detours. There will be times when the odds are stacked against you, but those are the moments when you must push the hardest. Success is not about avoiding failure. It's about your ability to keep moving forward in the face of adversity. Think about the great achievers in history. They faced rejection and disappointment too, but they didn't quit. Progress doesn't always look like progress. There will be days when you feel stuck, but every single day that you don't give up is a step in the right direction. The hard times won't last forever. The challenges will pass and you'll come out stronger, but only if you keep moving forward. Refuse to let failure define you. 10. Decide right now that you will win. All successful people made a deep, committed decision to win. I'm not talking about wishful thinking. I'm talking about a non-negotiable decision. Success doesn't happen by accident. You have to decide that you will succeed and then go all in. Stop waiting for permission. The decision to win is something you can make today. When you decide to win, you unlock a new level of focus and determination. Winning isn't easy. It requires sacrifice and hard work. But when success is non-negotiable, you don't quit when things get tough. You find a way. This isn't a game. This is your life. Every choice you make must align with your decision to win. You'll start to see opportunities where you once saw obstacles. Success belongs to those who make the decision to keep fighting and never back down. You have the power to shape your future, but it starts with a single decision, the decision to win. You can start fresh right now. You can choose to focus on what you can do, not what you can't. Your thoughts shape your reality. If you want to succeed, start thinking like someone who is already succeeding. Take a deep breath, stand tall, and step forward. The future you want is waiting. Thank you for watching, and remember, the best time to take control of your thinking is now. Keep pushing forward and let's make those dreams a reality. Make a hook in the start and retention.